God. Alright, let's go up these stairs. Mysterious button.
Time can't be right.
What time can't be right? I'll go in there in a second. Let me just wander around here for a second.
All this rock, it's suffocating.
It's so huge. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, it's just made to look huge, I think. Maybe it is huge. I don't know. That is some really awesomely colored hair, I gotta say. Just throwing it out. I like that color. Good job. Crux. What's going on?
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
The cesspools put them off?
They are natural deterrents, yes. The Angara call this place Drolir. Translates to death caves. A bit melodramatic. If you've a head for navigation, it's perfectly safe. Like most of Kadara, it's the people you should worry about.
What do you mean?
Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
Organizations with a face aren't immune to greedy bastards. Trust me. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why impersonate the charlatan?
Why would someone risk impersonating a charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
What about me?
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
So we're looking for a humanoid, either Asari or human, and they'll have a lot of sulfur on their clothes. Well, we'll start with you. No sulfur on your clothes? No? No? Okay. Got a terminal here. Maybe it'll tell us something. Unlock holding cells. Username Crux. Yep, okay.
All right, let's see what's inside.
Oh. I just opened them. Yeah, I opened them already. New recruits. New batch of recruits are headed your way. Put Octans on them. He did well with the last batch. Unlock holding cells. So I unlocked all the holding cells? So does that mean I can... get in here now? I can. I couldn't get in here before. This is closed. Mysterious button, man. Wouldn't let me in. This door will open now. Titanium. Datapad. We've got a visitor wandering around, a human Pathfinder. Be on your best behavior or the charlatan will hear about it. Crux. You know, I have a theory of who I think the charlatan is. I'm not going to... well, I might as well call it now before it's too late. Otherwise, everyone will be like, you didn't think it was that. I have a hunch that it's actually Reyes. But that's just my hunch.
Who the hell are you?
Does the Collective make a habit of torture?
First off, that doesn't answer my question. And second, I hardly call this torture, just persuasion.
Your outfit, your rules. I don't care what you call it.
It's torture, and it stops now.
Seriously, who the hell are you?
The human Pathfinder.
Shit. Crux said we're supposed to be on our best behavior around you.
Why?
Answers above my pay grade. Not about to argue. That's enough, Saria. Let the asshole rest.
What?
Just do it.
Uh-huh. Collective tactics.
The Collective do this a lot? Lock people up? Beat them?
We ask nicely first. It only goes badly for the stubborn ones.
Why are these people locked up?
Because they deserve it. That guy set off a bomb near the slums, then tried to blame it on us. They're filth, Pathfinder. Every last one.
That's all.
Good. I've got to get back to work.
Work of being a guard. Are you going to let him rest now? Beating up people in the spells. What about this other cell? Actually, there's a whole bunch of blips now. I think there was another holding cell, though. I thought I saw another one.
All clear.
I actually don't remember where I saw it, though. I know I saw one, though. Maybe I'll go up here. Most of these indicators are up, so I'll just assume that it was up. Maybe it was here. No, but it's a place I'd never been to before. Container. Biodisinfectant. This looks like it might be a medical ward of some kind. No, or just a person sleeping. I don't know. Maybe not. Data pad. New entry. This is from Aquila. Took a while, but this place is really coming together. Got ourselves a proper hideout down here, and the shuttles keep coming. No idea how the charlatan finds all this salvage. Aladdin maybe? Aladdin? Not that. I hear they've gone tons of scrap. I think that's supposed to be got. Tons of scrap. Still, that's a long ways to bring sheets and metal and supplies, but hey, not my credits. Whatever happened to this barite stuff? And where's the other holding cell that I just unlocked? I know I unlocked one. That's back where Crux is. This place is huge. I'm not entirely sure what to think of it, you know?
That tank can't be right.
I think maybe it's kind of seeming like it's right below me almost. But I don't see it. I see this.
Didn't peg the collective as gardeners.
Well, you gotta live down here, and you probably need to grow some sort of food, right? Seriously, where's this other holding cell? I unlocked 2 of them. Is there a map down here? Scan suspects. That's where these markers are. I need to scan the suspects.
Are all these crates from the Nexus?
Okay. That makes sense. Well, sulfur then. Fine. Any sulfur on your clothing?
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't
Right.
hurt to check.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a human, not an Angaran.
Tank can't be right.
Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit then.
Right arm is suffering a stress fracture, but nothing related to our case. Appears the collective have been modifying this thruster to consume half the fuel upon acceleration. Interesting. It's not going to be that guy. Could be any of these guys, but they're not suspects somehow. You know, I got a hunch it's gonna be the one that's like the furthest away. So I'm gonna start over there.
Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Uh-huh.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
That's true.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah. How come I can't talk to her? I'd like to talk to her, but there's no option to do so. Okay, I guess I won't. We'll go ahead and scan the other 2. Let's do this one up here first.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
I know. I didn't want to scan him. I already found somebody I want to talk to. But we'll continue the scanning else otherwise.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits her footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation.
I guess I'll talk to her since I can't talk to the other one.
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
You didn't shoot. That's all that matters.
You're awfully good-natured about people pointing guns at your face. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
There are high levels of sulfur in your clothes.
What?
How'd the sulfur get there if you haven't left in weeks?
I oversee our water filters, make sure they aren't tampered with. I shouldn't have to tell you that Kadara's water is full of sulfur. Is that reason enough, creep?
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I want to talk to this other person. Guess I will do that now.
Everything's fine.
Now I can.
Need something? Go bother Crux.
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
The charlatans send you to the Sulphur Springs?
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a shit job, but I can't talk details. Especially to an outsider. See you around, Pathfinder.
Dorado's heart rate elevated when you mentioned the Sulphur Springs, Pathfinder.
We should talk to Crux. See if she was supposed to be at the Springs.
Something tells me she wasn't supposed to be. A hunch, maybe. Perhaps. Can I get there through here? Wait, is this the other one? No, this is the same building I was in before. I still want to know where all their holding cell is. Hey, Crux.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I asked about her last job, she was evasive.
Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs. Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter.
Something tells me they're already going to know that. 68% viability now. Okay. And a cryopod point. Nice. Okay. How does this help us in settling Kadara? The Bayrite Rush. Travel to Surveyor's last known location. And yeah, so this is where I wanted to go, here. Work with Reyes. Modern medicine. People divided. Yeah, so this is what I want to track. So where's that? It's over there. This way? Oh, it's actually back the other way. Yeah, because I took a wrong turn. Not a wrong turn. I turned and went the opposite direction because I wanted to explore. And then I found this. So by going the way that the game was not telling me to go, I found this. That's what happened. Alright, now we come this way. And we head in the other direction. Potentially having to fight the armored monsters again. By the sounds of it. Might be able to go past them.
Okay. This was the Surveyor's last known location.
Something tells me there's a giant thing. That, like...
Casualty. Our guy?
I don't know, I can't scan him. Am I too far away? Sam? Can I scan him, please?
The Surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
That's,
An unfortunate death?
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
A bit anticlimactic too, but it's okay. Sometimes you don't need to have a conspiracy or a murder or a giant beast. Sometimes accidents just happen. That's the thing. So we found the collective base, but it wasn't a whole lot to do there, right? I feel like there should be some more to do there, but I'm not so sure. Know your enemy. That's not it. Friend or foe. Check your email. Yeah, I don't see anything about them. Maybe it's in additional tasks. I still hate this folder system. I want a big list. I just want a list. Just give me a big list, please. Okay, well, return to Dirk. We'll also be returning to Nakamoto at pretty much the same time, too. So let's do that. I wonder if we can fast travel while we're in the cave. Can we do that? If I go... Is there another way to go... Is there a way to go up to the next area, like above ground, or no? No, I need to go this way. Okay, fair enough. Where are they? I hear him. I hear him. Oh, it's this big guy. He's basically dead already. Like, he's already down. Yep. I have a lot more shields when I'm being an engineer as well. I like this class very much. Very, very flexible. It handles pretty much everything. Like a champ. I don't remember these big things being here when we came in. Same. But biotics works a lot better when there's like a whole bunch of people, because it just crowd controls a lot better. Unless those things have armor. Sometimes it's, if they have a lot of shields, it can sometimes be a little bit like not as good, but that's when you have guys like Jaw with you to like help with the shields. Okay, so we're in the Nomad, and this is the crime scene here. This is the murders crime scene here. We can actually go to that because we're not that far away. I'm gonna do that actually. We're pretty close to that.
No. Yaleon is an elder sibling. The younger sibling is Oleon.
What do you call a child with no family?
Sholeon. Adopted sibling.
Sholeon.
We're learning language now. It's nice. So this is still the place where we can set up an outpost, but we're not allowed to do that yet. I think that's the place up there. I've already been here. I think it's just my natural, like...
This is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Just my natural tendency to explore leads me to places that eventually I'll be going anyway.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Whoa, I know him. He was in the other building. He was the guy that was setting up the... That was the rude Krogan that was setting up the mines, wasn't it? Wasn't his name Zir? He was setting up the landmines, and the damn scavs kept just disabling them. Isn't that guy?
Poor bastard.
This cannot go unpunished.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
Yeah, man. I think I met that guy.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
It totally was. He was sitting right over here. You guys remember that. It wasn't that long ago. He was sitting right here. And we talked to him, and he said that how do we get past the landmines, right? I know this guy. Oh, man. We talked to him before he died.
The Angaran footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
Well, they kind of need to hear.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
A home filled with strangers becomes a prison. Axel's words.
We do not know if the wielder was Angaran. An exile could have stolen the blade.
Well, Jal's with us. He says he knows what it says. With the recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands, the plans for a large-scale settlement have been canceled. Yeah, we read this already. This is totally a place we've been to before. So... yeah, we don't know that it's Angaran. That's true. I wonder if there's any more evidence this way. Or does the objective now say we need to go back? Meet Reyes at the Rokar hideout. I think that's what it says now. Yeah, there's no longer a blip here. So now we're supposed to just meet Reyes. At the structure. Which is the Sulphur Springs, which is the hideout. Okay, that's what the structure is. Well, I kind of want to go and return the stuff to the doctor and find out the truth about that. We also have a memory trigger over here, and we have a scanner anomaly. Passive scanning reports something incongruous with the surrounding terrain. Recommended an active detailed scan. Oh, this is the thing for Avela, where she wants us to find hidden relics and stuff. I really wish the game wouldn't tell me where those things are. But now that it is, let's go and see what it is. I'm gonna get sidetracked a bit here. We'll see more of Kadara. We'll be traveling to places we haven't seen before. So there's that. We can come around this path and go around. Corinth's Valley.
Town over there. Want to stock up on supplies?
No, but I do want to go to the town, if that is the town. Whoa.
They're all dead. How did this happen?
I don't see signs of an attack.
Scanning the bodies could provide a clue.
Alright. Because there's bodies like laying up on the buildings, but I guess I just...
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
Kadara has been home to Angara for centuries. They would never drink unfiltered water.
I suggest we examine the town's water supply. Someone has tampered with the filter. The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away.
Who would do this?
We should keep looking around. See if we can find more about who's responsible.
Somebody really doesn't like Angarans. Or Angaras. No, Angarans is the proper. I said it right. Voltaire. New entry. Everything hurts. I've thrown up so much. I fear my stomach has flipped inside out. Even Skylar, the strongest of us, looks like death. Well, hopefully the monoliths being fixed will provide a long-term solution to the water problem. Data pad. Containers.
It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Yes. One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of Ardhi and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Kett invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system. I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
So at first when he was talking in the first log, I thought he was like kind of anti-alien a little bit. And now it almost sounds to me, well, it definitely sounds to me like he only likes them for their profitability.
Final log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
These exiles could be the ones who tampered with the water filters.
Yeah, maybe.
People have killed for less.
I wonder if our...
That's enough.
Our good entrepreneur friend over there at Charybdis Point, which I did not look up the mythology for. Menu, food and water in exchange for credits. Salvage whatever you have. Items at the top cost more than those at the bottom. Filtered water, Addy meat, semi-fresh.
Quite the menu.
Well, I think we're going to have to go back to Charybdis Point then, aren't we? I reckon we should. I reckon we will need to do that. Search Charybdis Point for evidence. That would be where that is, which we just came from there. Dang it. Back and forth we go. Let's go here first. Let's just continue on this path upwards. Making sure I didn't forget anything. There's two structures.
I have located the source of the SOS, marking the nav point on your map.
Follow the SOS.
You have a huge task. To responsibly settle all your people in Helios.
It seems incredible, sometimes. The idea of making places to live, even though we've already done it. There's so much hope riding on us.
Speaking for the Resistance, I know what that's like.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I know. The water is so blue. There's the memory trigger here. Just kind of hoping to...
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
I think that's right here. Yeah, I think that's what this is right here. Right here. There. Got that one. And then the memory trigger is here. I really just love what they've done with the Kadara. Like, the design is so... Like, I just love Kadara, man. It just looks so good. Fix the water, and my god, is this an awesome planet.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Sweet. Should only have one more after this one, I would think. Finding a lot of these memory triggers. See if I can get this thing to tell me where the resources are to mine them. Oh.
The Angara always seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a lot?
Maybe. Illness is a private matter. We never speak of it.
Really? No sick days? No starve a fever, nurse a cold?
It's suddenly very hot in here.
Want some Medigel?
Please, stop.
Okay. Well, let's back up here. Where's the copper? That's the one I really want. There we go. Good enough for me. So where's this SOS signal? How far away is this? Okay, not far. That's where I want to go, is the relic. So this is where the SOS signal is. So it's pretty close by. Actually, kind of need to go through these hills like this. But first, get some more copper. Can I go through here? Sure can. Something on top of this mountain top here, this cliff.
Mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it.
Yeah, I see relics. Wait, am I no longer close? I thought these were the relics. Isn't that... maybe it's that on top of the mountain then. Or on top of the cliff up here then. Maybe that is what it is. Yeah, I think so. Come on now. There. Angara musical instrument. This device appears to require an Angara's biological discharge to produce sound.
A Rivan. I haven't seen one like this.
Let's show it to Avela.
I like having Jal with me. I feel like it's important to have a diverse squad and like to get the different interactions between them like this, but at the same time, I always feel like if I don't have Jaw with me, I'm missing out on some Angaran thing that he's gonna say that's gonna just something I don't know, you know? Like I get it. I mean, I'm okay with like Vetra talking about her sister and things like that, but I don't know the things that like I would never would have known what that instrument was called if I didn't have Jaw. And I don't think I would have. I mean, I guess I could have read it, but just to know that it's somewhat unique and that Jal hasn't seen one like it before is, I think that's just awesome. All right, so this SOS signal's coming from down here. It's got to be that structure right there.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters. Almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's. A lot of voices with opinions on what to do or to be.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly, not well.
So SOS signal was coming from here. Huh? Cognitively impaired. This human appears to be under the influence of an unknown chemical substance affecting motor sensory functions and complex thought processes.
Check it out. Someone got our SOS.
No shit. It worked?
Yeah, it worked.
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
What the hell makes a plant so important?
It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Uh-huh.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
Oh, it totally is. Antibiotic, whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits. But in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I've got a light for your plant.
Seriously? Wow, in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. This'll do it.
And hey, feel free to take a sample with you, you know, if you ever need to fight off an infection or...
Be quiet, man.
Apparently I'd already found it. I'd already found one out in the planet or something, I don't know.
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
Oblivion.
So they weren't completely lying about it. This could help that sick guy back at the Nexus refuge.
Yeah, it's also... This is the Oblivion stuff, right? Isn't this the same stuff we were just, like, getting the formula for? Buyers. The guy living in the cave, 4 leaves. That nasty Asari chick with the scar, 3 leaves. Bubba Quad, Krogan, 8 leaves. Sloane's bodyguard, 2 leaves. Get some munchies. Tyrion with the nasty burns near the fake fire lake. Crazy mental Solarian who talks too fast, 4 leaves, 6 leaves. Don't know, can't understand him. To anyone who likes drinking water, word is there's some people out here who found a clean underground well. It's up in the hills, hard to find, but Murdoch says the mean guy said the other guy with the scars saw one of these people trading for supplies. Ultraviolet light, yeah. What else is there, Sam? Initiative Cortec. Yeah. Okay, well apparently I'd already found that part. So that was an easy, quick side mission thing, I guess. I don't know, like I'm actually second guessing. I don't really know about that mission about the doctor. I think I want to kind of figure that out, but at the same time, I also want to do like this murder stuff. Like there's a whole bunch of side missions, and it's just about like which ones. Like Charybdis Point, for example, seems like an easy one to do right now. I could just go here and just do it.
The name carries weight on its own. I didn't want the name to carry me. I want my own story, if that makes any sense.
Plenty. I just can't imagine that much family. I didn't even have one brother or sister.
What?
Hold on. I want to listen to that conversation, but I also want to go the right direction. I need to turn left here.
How?
I don't know. Ask my parents.
Pathfinder, we are nearing Charybdis Point, the exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to Malix and search the area for clues. All right. Keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poisoned Angara.
I mean, it's got to be in this other building then, right? Fingers ache, huh? I'm surprised your head doesn't ache. You know.
If word gets back to Sloane that a representative of the Charlatan stayed here,
She won't give a shit. The Collective's got a recruit of crawlers, and Sloane's done nothing about it.
I just don't want to get caught in the middle of...
Sloane doesn't own Kadara, just the mountain.
Interesting. Representative of the Charlatan stayed here. I wonder if the Charlatan had anything to do with the murder. Let's speak to Malix about this.
Welcome back.
One of your neighbors was murdered.
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help me track his killer?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting anyone who got close to his lawn. Still, grumpy bastard had his uses. People think twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
My squad and I came across an Angaran town not far from here. The inhabitants were poisoned. Their water filters had been tampered with.
Nasty way to go.
I know Charybdis Point was causing trouble for the Angara.
Really? It's news to me. I just sell beds.
And clean water?
I don't like what you're implying, Pathfinder. Either rent a bed or get the fuck out. Please.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Why would he say welcome back after that conversation?
I better get going.
See you around.
Where do I go from here then? Clearly not going to communicate with me. There we go. Maybe it is up in that room. Let's try in this door.
Picked clean.
Yep, data pad and a crate.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
So much death. And for what?
Clean water.
Hey. You just couldn't leave it alone.
These filters. You stole the design from the Angara, didn't you?
This doesn't concern you. Walk away. Before you can't.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
You murdered an entire town. I'm not leaving until I know why.
We came to them. Starving. Dying of thirst. But instead of helping us, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them?
And took all their business.
You're a monster.
No, I'm a survivor. Kill them.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Who the hell is he? Okay, takes care of that problem.
At least the Angara got some justice.
Thank you, Ryder.
Well, that takes care of that problem. I'm actually quite glad I got to take care of that problem. Yeah, I'd rather do that in this episode than than the goal we set out to do in the beginning of the episode, and that is working towards settling Kadara. But it's 70% viability now, and I wanted to do that. So we start the next episode. We're gonna look at we're gonna go to the doctor, right? Doctor. I don't remember his name actually. Ryoto, I think is what his name was. Well, it's not Ryoto Nakamoto is what it is, but we're gonna go him. We're gonna return the plans to him, and then we're gonna also talk to Dirk about the barite rush, and then I don't actually know where that goes from here. I guess we'll meet Reyes again and talk to him. I still think Reyes is the charlatan. I don't know. Something just tells me that's what it is, and that's why we're not allowed to be touched. I mean, he knows who we are, and he wants to work with us. He wants to be that guy that gets this information, probably, I would think, to get us to side with him so that we see things his way while we're investigating things. We get information from him, he gets to control it. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but it makes sense to me anyway. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. That's what we're going to be doing. Take care. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Subscribe if you want more. And comment down below if you want more as well. Let me know how you like it. Yeah, this Nomad is awesome, isn't it? I think it is. I like the paint job. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
That's one hell of a welcome sign.
Exiles have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.